if I may, I want to tell you a fourth story now. It has to do with the younger sister of my grandmother. And back in 1992, yes, we have to go way back now. In Greece, all the vehicles were very old. So the government took an initiative and did like a subsidy or something so that you can replace your clunker with a brand new car with much, much lower emissions, of course. And this is what she did. And of course, she didn't want to drive around Athens when she bought that car. She wanted to drive immediately back to her village, which was about 300 kilometers or some, I don't know, like 180 miles away. And what happened? Of course, my mother was so stressed that she would be driving a brand new car, which would be much faster. The engine was much quieter, so maybe she didn't realize what she was doing. And she was like desperately waiting for my aunt's call when she arrived at the village that everything was okay. And that call actually happened at some time, like a few hours later. And my mom was like, "Oh, is everything okay? Is everything okay with you and the car?" And she said, "Oh, don't worry, everything is fine. The car is amazing. Imagine how much better this car is and how much more powerful that I forgot to put down the handbrake, even though this was the case. I was going, like fast and smoothly." And I was I was back then so in love with cars. I knew everything, like all the parts and everything from all the vehicles by heart. And I said, "Oh, she ruined that car." Immediately, like in the first few miles, she ruined that car. But you know what? This story tells us about the handbrake that we have on in our lives. And all that resistance that we hold on to, maybe because we feel safe with it, or maybe because we don't want to bother, like feeling, like we did something wrong. And this resistance is most probably the reason why you feel, number one, depleted, and number two, disheartened. And you want to do something about it. And you want to do that now if you truly want to reach your destination.